everybody, this is Maria Kronk and I am coming to you with a tasty quinoa salad. So many people that I come across don't even know what quinoa is. And here is a bag that I got at Costco. This is how it's spelled. Can you see that? Basically, it's you can have it instead of rice. It won't spike your blood sugars like rice does. And it's really important to balance our blood sugars because even if you're not diabetic, our blood sugars are actually tied into a healthy heart health. It's tied into your hormones. It's tied into your energy. Actually, if you have a balanced blood sugar level, your body will release the stored body fat, so you'll be at a healthier weight. It's tied into our immune system. There's so many things that blood sugar is tied into. It's not just a problem for diabetics. It's really important to focus on getting that blood sugar balance. And if you have potatoes, bread, gluten type products, they're going to spike your, and especially sugar, things like that are going to spike your blood sugars. And this is one dish that's very nutrition dense. It's actually grown in South America. And it's actually one of the nature's complete plant proteins. It has 5 grams of protein for every 1/4 of a cup, and then it has 30 grams of carbohydrates for 1/4 of a cup. So it's great to have in place of rice. There's so many different things you can do with quinoa besides salad. You can make it like, instead of oatmeal, you can make it like a porridge. So you can put that maple syrup and the coconut milk and toasted nuts and raisins, and then you can have it like a savory dish, like you can put some Parmesan cheese in it and some sun-dried tomatoes and make it into a side dish, with a roast or something like that. So there's so many things that they do with quinoa, but I am making a side dish, a nice salad that you can have. You can add chicken to this salad, make it a full meal. Or if you're vegetarian, don't add the meat. So basically, what I'm going to do is you start off with the quinoa. This is what it looks like. So it looks very close to rice. It's just they look like little circles when they're done. And basically, you cook it just like rice, 2 to 1. So if I have 1 cup of quinoa, then I have 2 cups of water. I like to use a broth. Vegetable broth or chicken broth to give it a little bit more flavor, especially if I'm having a savory dish. It gives it a little bit more flavor. You can add garlic to the water too. Or you could just put water in there. But basically, so I have 2 cups here of quinoa. I'm going to cook this with 4 cups of broth. And then once my dish is done, then it's really simple. You just add a bunch of things to, you put your quinoa in the bowl, the cooked quinoa, then you add, it's very simple. We got some tomatoes, about a 1/4 or a 1/2 cup to your liking. You add that in there. And then we got parsley. So we got about a 1/4 of a cup of finely chopped parsley. I'll have the recipe above too. So I add that in there. And then I have some scallions. I got about a 1/4 of a cup of that. I just throw that in the bowl. And then I have toasted walnuts. And you could put like a 1/4 of a cup, 1/2 a cup, whatever you prefer most. So I'm gonna put that in the bowl too as well. And then I'm gonna put a little bit of salt in there. Pinch that in there. Okay, and then I'm going to make the dressing. I made it with apple cider vinegar. It tastes really good with fresh lemon, squeezed lemon in there too. If you put like a whole lemon, you squeeze that in there. It tastes really good. But I'm using that. I love the Bragg's. It's a very nutrition dense apple cider vinegar. So I'm going to put, I have a couple tablespoons or a 1/4 of a cup of apple cider vinegar in here, and then I have a 1/4 of a cup of olive oil, and most of the time I have a little less vinegar than olive oil, but you just do it the way you like the taste of it, and you just mix it around. It gets a little thick like this. Then you add it to your salad and you mix it all up. And here you go, you got a nice mixed salad. So you can see, it looks like they're tiny little, I don't know if you could see in the video here, but they're tiny little, it just looks like rice, and it's absolutely delicious. And here is our finished product, right here. So you guys tell me what you think if you try out this recipe. Super easy, super fast. You have a great day. Talk to you later.